Hi guys, and you join me in another Train Simulator showcase and review. Today you get to see my first look on the DTG Class 24 diesel electric locomotive. I don't know why I'm speaking like I'm a complete idiot. Right, so we're going to take a look at this pack. First impressions. Spirax valve is there. Right, as you all know, the famous one I think is the 25, which I've just placed next to it. I've already driven this lots, and I just wanted to show you the differences. So the only difference I can really see is the one's more like a skinhead without the headcode box. I mean, that's probably all variations after they were built, though. I think the difference is physically there's no differences. The only thing I can see there's actual like probably post build logos. Um, not logos, modifications made to them. Right, I have looked up the. Okay, so 24s were built a lot earlier, so they were built in 1958, while 25s were built in 1961 to 1967. So this is a 25 and that's a 24. There's also a different type of 25, which I don't know the subclass, but these, you see the difference? So these have got like the little window in the middle, and these have got like those big 3 windows. Right, so if we go in here, which is just a kind of unglorified version of the cab, you can see this layout, which is more or less standard. I mean, this one's wider. I actually really want to drive this some more. And then here it's basically the same, but it's all kind of being piled up into that corner there because there's no space. Because this is the you're right there, mate. Because there's no space because this is where the gangways. But now that we're on a 24, I haven't actually been in the cab of this thing yet. The controls are okay. First impressions positive. Wow, it's not a bad cab, and the controls are interesting. And oh wow, that is actually impressive. Right, what can we do? First off, nothing. Right, I think we'll start our engine, see what the sounds are like. Okay, a bit like the repetitive droney thing from the 25. Not bad. Okay, so we've got gauge lights. We've got those lights. Okay, so we've got no off position of the reverser, which is a bit disappointing. Got this kind of weird pedestal that they had on the 15s. Right. Okay, weird brake sounds. Let's see, let's test the one. Okay, the one is exactly the same one as on the 25. Unfortunately, I think there's an AP sound pack. There was, but it disappeared. Please tell me if you know where that went in the comments. Right. So this is the gauge dimmers, which is actually quite good. You can kind of semi-dim them. Right, so I think, let me turn off the engine quickly. Okay, so it's like a simplified version of how the reverser would work. Okay, it's interesting. And how AWS can. Oh, wow, you can do 360. That's nice. So when I go forwards, we get an interesting AWS. Right, let's get into neutral. Full service on the loco brake and release the train brake. Quick release. Not bad so far. Clag is DTG clag. But in the end, we're driving the 24. It's like one of the 7s, the price you have to pay. But it's the 24. The horn's just really like quiet. Right. Okay, the loco brake. Oh, okay, I've just figured out what is what. Okay. Let me just apply what. Let me just see something. So is there like that is release? Okay, so it's like. Okay, let's just keep there basically. Okay, we'll go then. And wipers? Not bad. Clickable horn. Yes, 2 directional, not bad. Oh, careful, 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 careful. Not too powerful. I actually like this, quite a comfortable driving space. So far it's nice. I mean, it's not the best, but for me it's decent. I mean, the physics are relatively good. The flange sounds are decentish. I actually really like it so far. The horns. Oh, The hell? I don't know what just happened there. Is the point set? No. Let's just... I don't know what happened there. Let's just thrash it. Bad, actually. And I've also got to show you what you'll get with a pack, as, apart from this. So that's a bit weird. It's a bit low res. It's probably an IHH model, actually. But the texturing is... I mean, it's not dirty. But the actual model of the cap is decent. The physics are a bit quick, I think. I mean, I'm not really an expert at these diesels because I haven't really seen them IRL in real life. But I don't know why I say IRL because I've always got to say in real life because people won't understand me not after. Right, so what are we doing now? Yeah, we're doing... Yeah, actually, the physics are not bad at this speed. Right, we'll throttle down a bit. I really, given we've got this kind of... That is the same as on the 15s and 16s. I wish we had one of those in Trinity. Right, let's go back into on and then just shut off. I like the kind of wind sound. It's not bad. It's quite nice to be able to drive a 24. It's quite emotional. I mean, not crying, but it's not because I don't want to cry. I cry a lot. It's because it's quite an emotional thing driving a 24. I've always seen them in books. One book I've got, it's got loads of 24s in it and 25s. And it's only until today I've been able to drive a 24, and I'm driving one. Woohoo! Let's see, let's get us up into some speed. I know the sounds aren't the best, but they actually sound not bad. For what we have. See up to, I mean, I think this is a 90 diesel. 90 mile an hour diesel. Let's hope these old Mardy tracks can take our weight. No joint sounds inside. Let's see outside. No. I do like that thing though. It's a nice diesel. Let's see what other cab views have we got. Okay, so we've basically got a cab view on the other side. Oh. Not derailing, are we? No. Okay. We'll slide it down a little bit though. Yeah, we're doing over 60. Might be a bit much. Actually, let's see what we can crank up to. Let me just quickly check how much these are meant to go at. Have they only got vacuum brakes? Yeah, give me a quick sec, guys. I don't want to crash. It was Blue Star. Right, so it's got steam heating, nice. Vacuum brakes, nice. Wow, its maximum is 75. Wow, that's a lot lower than 25. Then 25 switching 90. That's interesting. Right, let's get that down then. And let's get ready to stop. So let's just shut that off. Whoa! Okay, that's it. Not sure how accurate the loco brake sounds are. They're just a bit generic, but they're decent-ish. Right, let's get these changed. And let's... Whoa! I don't know why I did the emergency brake. Possibly because I pressed it. See, has it got joint sounds then? Nope. Ah! Crash. No. Right. Not bad actually, just stopped right in time. Not very good brakes, I must say. Beautiful logo then. Let's just get those brakes released. Sorry about the awful one. Right, so we'll move on to what we are seeing in a minute. I mean, the sounds are not the worst. I mean, evidently APs would be a lot better. But the spooling up and down again in the engine and slight traction motor at the back. I don't know what the hell's the problem with that driver. I don't know why though. It just slows down on its own too much. Because all locos should, but not that much. Oh, is it notched? Really? No. Right, just... Why am I stopping with that? Stop with the loco brake. Right. So we'll get us into engine only. Fortunately we can't go into off. I don't know why though. Right, turn off the engine and we'll turn on the handbrake. But, right, sound a bit weird. Right, so I'll go on about what those are in a minute. So with this pack, you get this awful wagon, which is not sea lion, it should be sea cow, I think. Although I think that might change depending on which wagon you're on about. Not these. You do not, I repeat, do not get a class 25. The class 25s that I just put that there so you could see them earlier. So you don't get class 25s. And then you get Rake of Disgusting DTG Mark 1s. The doors are like of course, it's compatible with so everything is with AP Mark One. So it just, I mean, that is cool that it says that there. But I mean, evidently AP ones do, but it just says dual. It'd be nice if you could actually modify that to be air braked or vacuum braked or dual, not the physical model, just the actual. It'd be really nice. Yeah. So that isn't. It's awful rolling stock. Just saying. The loco is very nice. I'm very pleased with that one. I'm going to drive that a lot. And then you've got this, which is the Wherry lines. I'm going to drive this thing on Wherry lines in a bit. I don't know why. Wherry lines really suits Diablo. I don't know why. I don't know if the route is actually in Diablo. That'd be quite funny if I just suddenly find that out. Right. So then you also got these wagons, which, as I said, awful. Right. So you'll be saying, then why have you got class 2497 departmental in in departmental test train from Derby, British Rail test cars. Right, I'll explain. So there's a well, you won't. You're probably saying, where did you get that reskin? Right. So there's a reskin on Rocker Productions by Richard Fletcher, I think it is, which is this, which is the Class 24 and RTC, and it also didn't know, but it also comes with the RTC coaches. I don't. For me, the bat didn't work. It didn't appear when I pasted it in when I installed the RWP file. So what I had to do was copy the geos over manually, but I don't mind because they're there in the end. And it lets you run your little test train from Derby, which is actually quite nice because we've got Midland Main Line now and Loughborough and everything. So it'd probably be quite nice, pulling out a Derby, in a kind of BR Blues themed scenario with these. I mean, evidently they're the same coaches, so they're still crummy coaches. But wow, QXV. But I mean, it's really, even if it's just for AI stuff, it's really, really nice to have it there. And these locos were actually used for RTC. I don't know what RTC is. I don't know why for departmental jobs, test trains. And yeah, right. So review of this pack. Right. So that's a bit weird texture. So if I had to give a score out of 10 this pack, the loco. It's very nice loco, very enjoyable. The cab is pretty nice. Some of the sounds are a bit dodgy, like at least it's got cab sounds there. The horn does get an opening window. Okay, the lights. Not sure how. Yeah, I think. So I think it's just tails and heads. Right. I'll have to see. Just give me a moment, guys, because I know this thing comes with a manual. I'm gonna have to shut the video down soon. I'm really interested. Does this thing plus 24 manual? Can I customize the headcode discs in the scenario? Right. Locomotive setting up headcode discs. Right. Ooh. Expert. Ah, God. Okay. Okay, so basically what DTG tried to do. Yeah. Okay, so Control Shift 5 and Control Shift 5. That's relatively cool. That's actually relatively cool. And Control Shift 6 does them on the rear. So when I do, oh, that's very cool. So it doesn't light them up; it just has them open. That is actually quite cool. That's actually really nice. That is actually very nice. And just as a last note, do I have the option to run with them all close, indeed, realistic. Well, that's a very nice. That is very neat. And let me quickly check the manual for anything we've missed. And they're kind of there. Okay. So no kind of variations or anything. So good. Simulation 5 out of 10 sounds 6 out of 10. I think we're going to give this DLC a 6.5 out of 10. Not bad. You can get a lovely reskin with it. I'm going to drive it a lot. Maybe others won't. Again, it's a very niche product. Something maybe not for everyone. A Class 24. I mean, it's quite specific context, historical context wise. But hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video or stream. See you guys.